Like, how the fuck do you know all this, man? You the FBI for real, man. You done did real surveillance on me.
Right, we're the feds. We're the feds, man. We've been
Where I
listening to
stay at there, fool.
I've been listening to all your phone calls. I know where you live.
I was just talking shit, man.
I know where you've been for the last 30 days. I know all the flights you've taken, everything.
Alright, you kids get to bed, I get the storybook.
SAV, Justice for Jook, how Yo Gotti filled up a Memphis morgue. In the heart of Memphis, where the rhythm of the streets blended with the beats of rap music, Special Agent Vlad found himself navigating through a web of crime and fame. Vlad wasn't just any agent, he was one of the FBI's most popular undercover forces, known for his crafty questioning via his YouTube channel, and his ability to tap into unexpected sources to crack cases. And now, with a string of carnage gripping the city of Memphis after the death of a prominent rapper's brother, Vlad knew he had to delve deep into the heart of Memphis's rap underworld to uncover the truth and help Memphis PD get to the bottom of the killings. The name at the center of it all was well-known rapper Yo Gotti, a revered figure in the Memphis rap scene. His brother's death had sent shockwaves through the city and internet, followed by a series of violent incidents that seemed too connected to be mere coincidence. Vlad had his suspicions, but he needed concrete evidence to make his move. Having been shacked up at one of the FBI's safe houses since news broke of Jook's murder, Vlad went about his duties under the guise of being in town to do a series of interviews of up-and-coming Memphis rappers for a special segment on his YouTube channel. Armed with his connections and street smarts, Vlad delved into the underground rap scene, where whispers and rumors flowed like the Mississippi River. He knew that to unravel the truth, he had to gain the trust of those who moved in Yo Gotti's circles. Vlad's first stop was at a dimly lit club on Beale Street, where the music throbbed and the air crackled with energy. It was here that he met KJ, a rising star in the rap game with ties to Yo Gotti's crew. With a few discreet inquiries and a flash of his badge, Vlad managed to strike a deal with KJ, who had a warrant out for his arrest for assault and battery on one of his baby mamas who had recently slashed all 4 28-inch tires on his black-on-black Grand Wagoneer truck, afterwards smashing the windshield with a baseball bat because she went through his iPhone and discovered illicit pics from some girl at a club. "Help me get to the bottom of this, and I'll make sure those charges are dismissed," Vlad promised the light-skinned 6-foot wiry NLE Choppa wannabe. KJ nodded as he took a long pull on his blunt, his eyes reflecting a mixture of fear and determination as he exhaled the smoke towards the club's ceiling. He later led Vlad through the maze of alleyways and back streets, where graffiti adorned the walls like hieroglyphs of the streets. As they walked, KJ filled Vlad in on the simmering tensions within the Memphis rap community, the rivalries that ran deep, and the secrets that lurked beneath the surface. Vlad listened intently, piecing together the puzzle one revelation at a time. Their journey led them to a warehouse on the east side of the city, where Yo Gotti's inner circle congregated like shadows in the night. Vlad's heart pounded with anticipation as he said goodbye to KJ and radioed into the SAC of the Memphis field office, letting him know to send a surveillance team over to start monitoring the occupants inside. Inside the warehouse, amidst the haze of marijuana smoke and the thump of bass, the CMG boss's top lieutenant, a fat, dark-skinned thug named MG Sniper, was finishing up the preparation of rallying the troops that Yo Gotti placed under his charge. All 19 men were loaded and locked and ready to go commit an offensive strike against the men responsible for the boss's murder. Vlad was a little too late informing the surveillance team because Gotti's goons boarded their transportation and departed the warehouse before the feds could set up their observation post. The YouTubing agent could only trail the convoy of Jeep Track Hawks and Escalades as the group of gangsters made their way across town to a row of houses near a seedy, dark area strewn with trash all over the ground, which indicated that it was the hood. To Vlad's shock and bewilderment, 2 of the CMG gangsters exited the lead Jeep, both brandishing lethal M203 grenade launchers, wasting no time firing them and leveling a 2-story house that appeared filled with several people. The huge explosion lit up the Memphis night, causing several survivors to scurry out of the burning structure, some even with their clothing aflame, only to get mowed down by the other men's high-powered weapons. Vlad sat in his rental car a block away, frantically communicating with Memphis PD, yelling at the sergeant on the other end of the line to get everything he had on shift out to the street address he gave him. As the night wore on, after watching the assassins escape due to choosing not to pursue such a large group by himself, Vlad pulled on a Pooh Shiesty-style mask to hide his face and began interviewing several onlookers at the scene, discovering that Yo Gotti's brother's death was just the tip of the iceberg, a catalyst for a series of vendettas that threatened to tear the city apart. In the end, justice prevailed for the wrong group of people. Yo Gotti's collective music group got away scot-free with avenging Big Jook's death, but Vlad's Federal Bureau of Investigation got nothing for their work. The warehouse that Vlad initially began setting up surveillance on was burned to the ground later that night, destroying any evidence the Bureau could have used to nab the Memphis musical mobsters. Vlad had risked it all to expose the truth, forging unlikely alliances, and defying the odds to bring closure to a city on the brink. As he stood amidst the neon lights of Memphis, Vlad knew that his journey was far from over. In a city where the line between fame and infamy blurred with every beat, he would continue to fight for justice, one case at a time. And in the heart of the Memphis rap world, where loyalty was scarce and secrets were cash, Special Agent Vlad would always be watching, a guardian of justice in a world of shadows, waiting for Yo Gotti and his CMG Mafia to strike again so he could be there to bust their asses.